Welcome back to the 8-1.1 assignment. We did some notes on the first example and we talked about what the definition of monomial is. And remember, it's a number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables. So we're going to take a look at these examples here. And my suggestion to you is to kind of try it on your own and then maybe check your answer with me. So if you want to pause and then play and pause and play, that would be a good way to get this done. So try it on your own, make a guess, and then check with the video. So I'm going to start with number 12. So think about what your answer is. Let's get that down. And then this is what the answer is. So 12 is a monomial. Yes. Our reason being is that it is a constant. It is a number. So this is an example of a monomial. All right, constant. The next one, we have 4x to the third power. So when you have like a number out in front here, this is called a coefficient, and then you have a variable. Now x to the third really just means x times x times x. So we just have a whole lot of multiplication going on here. So we're looking at this one. This is a monomial, and the reason being is that 4x to the third is really equal to 4 times x times x times x, and all of this is just multiplication, which makes it a product. So we've had a number, now we have a product. Taking a look at this next example, we've got a minus 2b. So for this one, again, ask yourself, is it a number, is it a variable, or is it a product of a number and variables? And this one is not. This one is subtraction. So I'm going to say no, and our reason being is that this is a difference, meaning you are subtracting. It is not a product. Okay, for the next one, we have 4n plus 5m. So 4n and plus 5m. This one is another no. The reason being is that this one is a sum. So this one we are showing addition, and it is not a product. So you can't have addition, you can't have subtraction. Those are not monomials. Now in the next one, we have x over y squared. So when you read this, you have to think like anytime you see a fraction, you should be thinking, okay, that's kind of like division. So x divided by y squared. Asking yourself, is it a number, a variable, or a product? No. This is showing a division problem. So this is a quotient, not a product. So that is why it's not a monomial. Not. And then finally, this last one, we have 1/5 ABC to the 14th power. So you could think about this being 1/5 times A times B times C times C times C times C times C, where you'd have 14 C's. This one is an example of a monomial. Reason being, all you're doing is you're multiplying all of the separate pieces together. So this one is a product, making it a yes. Okay, so short video. These are all of our examples. What you're going to do now is you're going to take a look at these 9 additional problems that I've added here, and you're going to determine whether they are a monomial. So in this first column, you're putting yes or no. Is it a monomial? Yes, it is. That means that it's a number, a variable, or a product of numbers and variables. And then explanation. If it's not, then you might say, oh, it's an addition problem. Oh, it's a subtraction problem. Oh, it's a quotient. And there's a variable in the denominator. So all of those reasons would make it a no. If it were a yes, again, it's because it's a variable, a number, or a product of numbers and variables. I hope this makes sense. If you guys have questions as you're working along, don't hesitate to get on Zoom and ask those. All right, good luck.